Welcome to MCTV News. I'm Elsa Malakoff Maxey. We begin this newscast with some great news about Missouri City. In fact, I couldn't be at a more appropriate place, the Public Safety Building. Missouri City has been named one of America's safest cities. Now that's following its recent selection by Money Magazine as one of the 100 best places to live in America. And what a great way to be wrapping up the year. Just last month, on November 25th, the Congressional Quarterly announced its annual safest city list based on 2007 FBI uniform crime statistics. Now, Missouri City ranks number 22 in the 75,000 to 100,000 population range as one of only 5 Texas cities recognized in this population classification. And the city has some exciting developments underway. In January 2008, the city partnered with George Johnson Development, Inc. and Civic Design Associates, and that was to create a master plan to provide business and community development improvements for the economic viability of the area. Both George Johnson Development and Civic Design Associates have held several meetings with the public, and that's to keep residents informed of this ongoing process. The message also included sessions with the use of charrettes in which residents took an active part by forming working groups addressing specific areas. Now, among the potential financial methods for the redevelopment improvements are a tax increment reinvestment zone, also known as TIRZ, a public improvement district, grant programs, and development incentives. Missouri City residents are also invited to help shape plans for the Quail Valley Park project. Starting next month, the city will host 3 meetings, and that's to gather community input to develop the conceptual master plan for the Quail Valley Parks project. The Parks project encompasses 400 acres. 150 of those are recreational property. Also in the acreage area are 2 18-hole golf courses and a tennis and fitness facility.
A report was formed on January 29, 2008 and submitted to Council. This report will be the basis for our next step, which is a community conceptual master plan for the park properties.
Snook, who made a presentation at a December City Council meeting, said that the city wants to incorporate ideas from residents into the master plan, which will set the vision of how the Quail Valley Parks property should develop. The meetings will be held at the City Hall complex on Texas Parkway. The first 2 meetings will be held at the Community Center. The final meeting will be in the City Council chambers, and each of those meetings is expected to take about an hour. In November, citizens passed a $17.5 million bond referendum for parks projects. Bond proceeds will be used to implement the Quail Valley Parks project conceptual master plan. Now we're going to ask you to take a close look at these winners. Recognize any of them? They're the Broncos, and they still hold the Super Bowl championship for flag football. They are last year's winners, proudly displaying their trophies. And for the upcoming flag football program, registration is now underway for those ages 6 to 13 years. And parents are asked to provide a copy of the child's birth certificate to register. There is a $100 fee that covers team shirts, trophies, and other costs. Tryouts for positions are scheduled next month at Hunters Glen Park, and that's on January the 4th, with games starting on January the 20th. Every child is guaranteed a spot on the team, and games are going to be played on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. We're told that coaches are needed, and for more information, log on to the city's website where you'll find registration forms and applications. Fill Santa's sack. There's a place to do it right here in Missouri City. Toy barrels are in place at the entrance lobby at City Hall, 1522 Texas Parkway, and the lobby of the Public Safety Headquarters at 3845 Cartwright Road. And look who's coming over our way. Can I stop you for a second? Officer Flagg.
Yes, ma'am.
Toy drive. What kind of toys do you suggest be dropped in there?
Any toys for any age. We're talking about 500 plus children. We're taking all our toys to Bethel Ministries on 5th Street this year, and the police officers will be assisting in wrapping the toys and this area services Missouri City, Stafford, kind of Sugar Land area also. So we're looking at a lot of kids, a lot of different ages, so just anything would help us.
Last year, more than 500 children received toys through this program. And for information, interested persons are asked to call Officer Dan Flagg at 281-403-8705. A parade, snow, lumberjacks, and much more, yes, a ton more. That's Missouri City's 25th annual Snowfest, with the festival held at Community Park for the first time. Check MCTV's programming for the parade and festival coverage. Periodically, the local network stations are going to be testing our television sets to find out if we're DTV ready. So are you ready?
Digital is in the air. If you own a television set that relies on an antenna like this one, you have until February 17th, 2009 to upgrade to digital television. Otherwise, your TV will stop working. This is the digital converter box you will need come February. $40 government financial coupons have already been put into circulation to help consumers make the transition. For more information about the digital transition, you can log on to dtv2009.gov. There you will be able to apply for up to 2 government financial coupons, which take $40 off the retail price of these converter boxes. Now keep in mind these coupons do have an expiration date. They expire within 90 days from the date they are issued. From Missouri City Television, I'm Eric Abramson.
Recently, the grill at the Quail Valley Golf Course underwent a fun weekend, and that was to signal its reopening.
Well, I got to tell you, it is incredible to see what has happened at Quail Valley in 5 months. I mean, the course is better than it has been in years. And now to be sitting out on the patio having a hamburger with a cold beer, thumbs up. Great place.
The course is in great shape. We're really excited about what the city's been doing for the golf course. The fairways are wonderfully green. The greens themselves are faster than they've been. The course is in great shape. We'd like everybody to come out and play.
And we will be ringing in the new year at the grill as well. And that will be from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. on New Year's Eve. A buffet with champagne to toast 2009 will come complete with a full menu, and that will include soup, a salad bar, and at the carving station, there will be beef tenderloin au jus. So make plans to greet the new year. Seating is limited to 150 people. Make your reservations early. We'd like to thank you for watching, but first, I have to tend to some pretty important business.